Right now it's time for entertainment, and when we say entertainment, you know who to expect. Who to expect on the show. Now, we have Rosemary in the studio. She is our Entertainment Daily Trust correspondent. Good morning and welcome, Rosemary.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're
All right, so what is happening on the entertainment scene?
Just like last week, this week has come, or rather has had its own ups and downs. Our very own Wizkid did not win his
The Grammys.
As a result of this slap, Will Smith has been banned from the Oscars for 10 years. I mean, you also have, what's her name? There's someone getting married.
Okay, let's start with the first one. Talking about Wizkid not winning the Grammys. Last year we actually thought he was going to win. The year before we thought he was going to win.
No, that's Burna Boy.
Wizkid. Wasn't Wizkid nominated?
No, he was nominated under Beyonce's album, which they won. This is his
they won. Okay, his first nomination and everything. Okay,
but Burna,
so let's just
Burna won.
Last year, yes.
Yeah, Burna won.
We thought it would an opening for a lot of Nigerian artists to even be nominated, especially Wizkid winning this year. And a lot of people, actually Naomi Campbell, seem to be unhappy about the whole situation.
Well, definitely after award shows, and lots of people will be unhappy
but
if they
the
didn't
thing
win.
is, I even saw some doctor in the US. He said that there was a deafening silence in the Grammy Hall when Angelique Kidjo was announced as the winner. You could, like, if there was a video to show people's expression.
That woman wins every year. And I don't know what kind of songs she dropped.
They said she sang Mother Nature. That apparently they said for you to win under that category, your album has to speak to like a problem or a challenge, something that would cause global impact.
So that's the thing. She doesn't do club thing.
Yeah, she's not doing Amapiano. She's doing climate change. She's speaking about like African.
That woman has been winning for the last 10 years. I'm telling you, that's 20 years.
That's
like
consistency. She doesn't.
I'm sure she has like a wardrobe with all the Grammy awards.
On a whim and just sing something that will appeal to people. No, she just.
Yeah, but I mean, if
it's a good thing.
Going with what
it's longevity, that's fantastic.
Seriously. About having to win global, I definitely stand with what Naomi Campbell says, because Afrobeat has come to like that era where we deserve our own category that would now give other African artists a chance.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not just saying Nigeria.
No, you're saying Nigerian, because when you say Afrobeat now, what are you talking about?
No, I'm just...
You guys want a category that will be created for you guys.
Even if it's for Africans.
Ghanaians do Afrobeat too. You can't... In as much as we Nigerians like to carry things on our
when
heads,
you say Afrobeat,
Ghanaians do Afrobeat too.
Seriously. Seriously,
what genre?
No, but we know Nigerians will definitely win.
Yes, that's the thing.
But let's leave it at Africans.
I just want.
I'm joking.
Seriously, no, when you say Afrobeat, really, when you say Afrobeat.
No, when you say Afrobeat, it's entails Nigerian music, but at the same time, what genre would you categorize Ghanaian music?
No, it's
under?
not a question of categorization. We just cut a little for them.
Afro is African.
We cut a little for them when it comes to Afrobeat. When it really comes to Afrobeat,
don't let Chata.
But when it comes to
let him hear and be angry. We cut small for them.
When it comes to Africa and music, we actually take from each other. Yeah. Right now, everyone is doing Amapiano, and it's originally a South African song. Very soon, we'll start doing the Ethiopian dance in our whatever. You understand? So we actually pick from each other.
So we should not create a category for Afrobeat, because
what would you call it?
No, but even Amapiano is actually an Afrobeat.
Yes.
Isn't it? It's Afrobeat too.
And I mean, there was even a time where people tried to do something called Afro piano, like they tried to take it away
from the Amapiano,
like take it from South Africans and claim the beat, and people were like, no, Amapiano is a South African beat. Nigerians, in as much as you know how to take something and give it a twist, make it come out well, when it belongs to
a certain
country,
just leave it
exactly. So that means you guys are holding on to Afrobeat as well, since you are leaving the rest for them. So do not create a category called Afrobeat. African music is African music.
Then but it's only in Nigeria that we actually see this whole thing as Afrobeat is Nigerian music. Outside, like globally, when you say Afrobeat, they categorize it as African, Ghanaian, South African music, they call it house music. Let's put that aside. But yeah, it's still Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Kenya, Tanzania. It's all Afrobeats to them.
To them.
To them, yeah.
But yes, exactly. But to us, we know that Afrobeat
Yeah, but then
is
we're speaking
Nigeria.
about the Grammys. So if they are going to give Africa a chance, it's not
Exactly.
going to be
It's Nigeria they'll be
category
given
for
a chance.
African music. It's going to be Afrobeat.
So
No.
I just have one question now. Every year, Wizkid comes out and he drops banging songs and albums and everything. What happened last year?
Last year was
Because I'm trying to actually remember or think of some songs from Wizkid,
No,
new songs.
the
What
thing
happened
is,
last year? Because
Made in Lagos actually came out 2020.
21.
No,
2020.
2020.
Okay.
But people were saying, oh, this is not the Wizkid they like. They miss the old Wizkid. So as at the time the album came out, it was just the diehard Wizkid fans that appreciated the album. Then last year, Essence just covered everywhere.
Okay, with what's the title of the song? You don't need no
Yeah,
other
Essence.
God.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Essence just took over, and then before you knew it, the remix with Justin Bieber came out, and then he used last year to promote
Essence.
the album. Dropping videos.
The same
and
Essence that actually
all
has a
that.
controversy that it was Thames that wrote the song, and
Yeah, but
she
Thames
wasn't
is-
given credits, for that particular song by Wizkid or something.
No, I don't think so, because one of the reasons why people were really excited about this Grammys was because if Made in Lagos had won, I don't want to call them upcoming, but the artists that have been in the spotlight now, Thames, Buju, Bella Shmurda, they would have all been recipients of the Grammy Award this year. And having that dream killed, it just hurts a lot of people, because just imagine Thames would have been the first female Nigerian artist to have a Grammys, and it would have been big.
The dream was not killed. They just
Do
didn't win.
you
It
think
was killed for
They
this
didn't win. They
year.
didn't win. No.
Dude,
Do
it
you-
was killed.
it was
As far as I'm
killed it.
concerned, it was killed.
But do you actually
I'm
think
angry.
Why?
do you
Because Wizkid did not win.
Because it wasn't good enough.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim and Rosemary, do you guys actually think the image crisis that Nigeria is actually going through now affected us not winning
What kind
the
of image
Grammy?
What
crisis
image
are you talking
crisis?
about?
The terrorism and
I'm
Has
sorry.
absolutely nothing to do
How
with
many
that.
times do people get killed in America?
Exactly,
They act
and
like
everybody's
it's just a
winning.
question of why
Where's
is
Ang-
violence?
Where's Angela
Why is
Kidjo?
violence?
choosing
Yes.
violence.
Where-
But yeah, I don't think like the country's image has anything, because at the end of the day, Wizkid wins, he doesn't win. How does that change the terrorism or the things that are
Exactly.
happening?
I don't
It's
think
a
it has
personal-
anything. I don't think it
as
has
much
anything to do
as
with
us we like to carry, it's like Nigeria won, but yeah, it's not going to change anything.
But now
or-
you're threatening violence with everybody now because
yes,
Wizkid did not
because
win.
Wizkid did not
Okay,
win.
Wizkid is making you violent now.
Wizkid
Let's
is
move
my
on to the
winner.
next one. Let's move on to Will Smith that is actually violent. Let's go.
No, Wizkid, he was defending.
He wasn't
Afua.
defending anybody. He wasn't defending anybody. He wasn't
He was
defending anybody.
defending right.
Exactly, because she said herself that she wished that he did not go and slap
I'm
Chris.
sorry to be very honest. I see that lady to be manipulative, because you already eyed the man when he laughed at you.
Charles, eyeing him doesn't mean you should slap.
I'm sorry, but-
Eyeing him does not say go and slap this guy.
Yeah, but it means like, how dare you sit down and
Not
No,
necessarily.
no,
No. If you actually watch the eye, she eyed Chris Rock.
No.
That was what she eyed him, and then she didn't smile. And then when he turned and he saw her, not happy about the whole thing and not laughing, that was when he got up. She didn't tell him go and hit him or go and. I don't know. She didn't do that. She didn't manipulate him.
She did. He manipulated himself.
I
He
don't
manipulated
think so.
himself. He already had it in mind that he was going to go and
Because
take
if-
action on
if-
I
it.
think he was
you
actually
had-
overcompensating for something.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it might
still
be
has nothing to
personal. No, I'm
overcompensate
talking
for.
about
It might be
personally
personally
between both of
him
them.
and Jada.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but if you look at what has been going on in their marriage, who is supposed to compensate who? Will Smith has
Yes,
nothing. That's
because-
what I'm
no,
saying.
no,
This
seriously,
is a
no.
woman that has
Listen.
countlessly come out to, as far as I'm concerned, underappreciate her husband.
And he
And
didn't
he-
do anything about it.
And he probably felt that, he wanted to gain more of her love or her
Exactly.
trust.
That's what I'm saying.
And
It's
that's what I'm talking about.
manipulation.
There's no manipulation in that.
Overcompensating. She
He
didn't tell
he
him. She
over-manipulated
didn't tell him
himself.
go and hit Chris Rock,
I-
who is
I
actually
see,
a friend.
I see it as manipulation, because there was even when the slap happened, people were coming up to say that if Will Smith did not stand up to go hit him, the next interview Jada would have, you hear her say something like, oh, if it was Tupac, he would have done something about it, or things like that. Like,
no, but now she did, like we said, she didn't tell him to go and hit him. It would have been okay for him to actually sit on his seat and, you know, probably talk back or retaliate, you know, using his words and not physically. He would have said something with his words, because when he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth, we heard that. So why not say something in that, or just even say the keep my wife's name out your mouth?
The person,
you know, instead of hitting him.
He did not beat up the person that he was supposed to beat up. August is there.
Exactly.
He's fantastic. He's doing whatever he wants to do. That's the person he should beat up. He did not beat up August. It's somebody that talks.
It's January that he did.
But would you believe, because someone came out to say that they believe the slap was staged. Because up till now, Chris Rock hasn't said anything.
You know the funny thing, like we said, Chris Rock never expected that to happen. And you know, when you have respect for a particular person, like we said, they're actually friends, very good friends.
Yeah.
So he didn't even know where that slap came from.
And I also heard that Jada has countlessly, like, this is not the first time Chris Rock has made a joke about Jada, which she has come out to say in public that she's uncomfortable with it.
A lot of people make jokes. These are award shows.
He probably felt comfortable with her.
You've gone to award shows.
Yeah, but
You've
I'm
gone
saying,
to countless award shows.
I was
that
having
is
this
exactly what
discussion
happens.
with someone the other day. It's okay for you to make a joke. You're a comedian and all that. But when you take things that are personal to people, do not complain about the response or whatever retaliation you get.
Did you watch the BAFTAs? Did you watch the BAFTAs? Did you hear the kind of jokes that Ricky Gervais actually made about people? If people, if people actually reacted the way he would have been dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People he would have been shot.
Is a personal choice. Reaction is a personal choice.
That means it was a personal choice for Will Smith to go and slap him.
Exactly. And if they didn't want
it's
any...
a personal choice, but your choices can be influenced. Your choices can be manipulated. That's just the truth.
He is a grown man.
I never said he was a child.
That is the thing. So he manipulated himself into. He had it in for him. He wanted to go and slap him, and he slapped him, and now he has been banned for 10 years.
Because think about it, Will Smith has no personal reason to stand up and go slap Chris Rock.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's only doing that because, you know, so my wife can see I define. I mean, after everything that happened, the whole family was like, yeah, you know, the son even came out and put up a tweet, and he was like, you know, praising his dad, that his dad had finally done something right. And then all of a sudden, you sit down, your husband is being bashed for defending you, and then you come out to say,
Ibrahim,
if Will Smith wanted to show everybody that he had machismo, if he wanted to show everybody that he had machismo, he would have gone and dealt with August.
Ibrahim, what I want to say this because, you know, it actually affects, like, men, and you're a man. A lot of things that actually go on in the homes actually affect how men react.
Yeah.
And you know, we're talking about manipulation and everything. In as much as she didn't mind, it could be like a pile up of a lot of other things. Do you understand?
You know, the violence he was supposed to unleash on August, he held it down.
because when it happened, he found it funny. Jada was supposed to find it funny. I mean, the reason why Chris Rock was actually put on that stage was for comic relief. He's a comedian. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they expect something like that. Even Will Smith expected something like that. But immediately he turned to look at Jada, and Jada wasn't. Besides, it's alopecia. Alopecia is not some kind of disease or life-threatening disease or something.
But you know how white people make everything sound? Sorry.
Everything serious.
Yes.
The number of black people I know that have alopecia. Do you get?
I mean,
and that's why.
If it was, that's why, like, how many Nigerian comedians get away with the things they say? Nobody's going to beat them. Because us here, we don't take things personal, but you know them.
Even if you do, it's not enough for you to go and slap the person on stage.
Rosemary, the thing is, this is not the first time comedians are making jokes about people in award shows. Every award show, it happens.
Stand up.
Every award show, it happens. In every award show, that is the standard.
Like
Will Smith himself
Chris,
has hosted award shows, and he has done the same thing to people.
I think Chris is actually being mature, the bigger person. That's why he's been quiet about the whole thing.
Exactly.
He's moved past it.
Exactly.
You understand?
If you want to fight somebody, go and fight August.
You
Will
and this
Smith,
August.
this is a message to
You and this August.
You have a personal beef.
No,
August.
it's not like that because what August actually did was
far
worse than
Was
what
far worse.
Chris Brown, Chris
the only thing we
Chris
got
Rock said.
the only thing
They had a relationship, for
But
God's
how
sake.
is it when Will and Jada have come out to say that their marriage is an open relationship?
Why did that the meme that he get? That was the only thing.
He
got.
just said it. You know. Sometimes you
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
say it to just to douse tension and what do you call it? Just to make
That
it look
was
like okay, it
after
was
the August
normal.
thing was
But I
actually
don't
out
think
there.
it was
His
never
wife,
an open relationship.
I don't think Will had a problem with Jada.
They said it's an
August.
entanglement.
Did you see? Did you see the meme that actually came out after that? The Will Smith meme with the red eyes sitting down with the sweater, and after they told him.
See, let me tell you,
Are you telling me that doesn't make any difference?
Ibrahim, they actually said it for the camera. You
Exactly.
understand? But they were never in an open relationship because I actually grew up, loving what they had.
Yeah,
Do you
everybody
get
was like
exactly?
that
So
Will and Jada
exactly.
relationship.
So how is that? If it was an open relationship, we would have heard of other people way before August.
You understand?
So
Personally,
how
I don't
come
like
Will
Jada.
didn't come out to say he had an open relationship with somebody else?
Because he doesn't have to.
He does. He should have
Why?
said it. He should have said,
doesn't have
okay,
to.
I actually did too. With so people, what are you saying?
Because personally, I see Will Smith, like looking at his family, I see him as kind of person that allows you to do your thing, be who you are. That's why his children are the way they are. He doesn't, if you want to do like whatever you want to do, he's going to give you your freedom, your space, your privacy. So this whole thing with August, I don't think it's something he didn't know already before it broke out to the public.
He found out about it and then it broke out, but he didn't know when it was happening.
Nah,
And if you're in an open relationship, you would have known.
And that's the person you're
Exactly.
supposed to go and beat up.
Away from that, Davido accused actresses. This is something we actually come out to say, a lot of times, people accusing actresses of doing something on the side, and that's why they make more money than the men.
Yeah.
He actually came out and he accused them of doing same, right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, he did.
Come across.
Yes, that they hook up more, they get monies from hookup. That most times the acting is just the front. So they hook up and make more money, and the money they make isn't from the acting.
Like that's why it's when this whole acting business, whenever you want to discuss it, it's very tricky because the question people keep bringing is, oh, if truly there's money in acting, why aren't the men, making it as
and building
as
mansions
big as
and
the women make? But then
they have
when
more
you-
responsibility.
I
They
mean,
have
you
children.
could see it that way.
Or they have
School
more entanglement.
fees.
Or they have more entanglement. Maybe they have more entanglement.
But then, like at the same time, you could pick out a few male actors that are successful.
A few.
And yeah, like I'm saying, a few. And like for the women, most of them, you hear them say, oh, they have endorsement deals, they have this, they have that. If you want to sell something, I'm just saying it's a general opinion. You'd rather use a woman to sell
true.
a product than use a man, depending on what the product is.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that was so sarcastic. But okay, but so like the women always hide behind that. I don't know who is hooking up and who is not hooking up, so I can't boldly say, oh, yes, it's true. I mean, just before I came on, I was reading a post where somebody accused a governor of being the, will I say, financier or sponsor of this actress, Chika Ike. I mean, she has been in the news for 1 or 2,
Chika Ike, it's actually been quiet. She's been quiet for a really long
Yeah,
time.
but recently she just got, I think, one of the latest Range Rover, and they are saying is somebody that got it for her. Let me not call names, but so there's always going to be as a woman, there's always that general notion of, oh, once a woman is doing well, there's somebody
it's a
behind
man.
her. So
Behind
at some-
every successful woman is a
It's
man.
a man. So at
Well,
some
maybe-
point,
well,
we are
well-
going to have to get over that idea.
Well,
that
since David, maybe he didn't just come out and make that statement.
Maybe he-
saw something,
yeah,
heard
it's an
something, because
experience,
they
or he
actually-
knows.
exactly, well, he knows for sure because they do move around that in those circles.
But the actresses actually came after him, especially Yabo Josh. She didn't find it funny at all, by the way.
Yeah, because that I feel like at this age that notion should be dead. Okay,
So you don't
cooking
believe
up.
he heard or saw something?
No,
Or know
I'm
something
not. I'm
that we
not
don't
saying
know?
he didn't see or he didn't hear. I mean, there's gist is bound to fly up and down, but people actually work hard to
And you know, most of these women
give
have
them
more
that
businesses.
respect that okay, this it's not that they are sitting down in their houses and then they come out.
No, he didn't
and-
say they were sitting down in their houses.
Yeah, but
He
I'm
said
just,
they were doing something.
Yes, but
They
when
were
you-
actually
But
working.
then you make it sound like they don't even earn anything from that. Like, okay, maybe they are paying them 1,000 naira to come on the movie sets that they act for. They actually get paid. Whatever thing.
And
that
some
you're
of them
seeing by-
get paid really good money.
well. Whatever thing you're seeing by the side. Okay, why don't you say that the people that they buy cars for and their fans send them gifts? Why don't we all say, I know it's
The
like
thing
they're
is,
cooking
he
up?
was not saying that these people are lazy. And don't get him wrong. He's not saying that these people are lazy.
saying the
that
job
they are
is
not
the
work-
cover-up.
Exactly. All he's saying is that this job they are saying they're earning this thing from is not where the money comes from. It comes from this particular job, this other job. That's all he's saying. So they work and they work hard. He's not saying that they don't work hard, but he just wants us to know that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how certain are you that the money comes from the other job?
Exactly. That's what. How certain are we that it doesn't come from the other job?
So
Because
let's
he
just
probably
leave it at
knows
that.
something.
Since
Exactly.
you don't know, she doesn't know. Let's leave it
I
at
think
that.
Ibrahim missed me and he's just trying to argue with
He
me. That's
probably-
the way Ibrahim shows me love. When
love.
he
Yes,
argues
yes,
with me,
you're
he shows me
right.
love. So I'll accept it from you, no problem.
All
I
right,
will
so
take that as well.
What's next?
I mean, recently our all-time favorite was just announced on Forbes list as a billionaire, and I don't think any.
Oh, Aliko Dangote.
No, Rihanna. Dangote has always been a billionaire on his own, but Rihanna, she was just announced as on the billionaire list, and many artists are recognized as millionaires.
but she's
the
a billionaire.
first to be recognized as a billionaire, and it's just amazing that she didn't even get that from music, which everyone
Exactly.
is still pushing. Like, okay, we know you're
She
doing
makes
so
more
well
money
with
from
Fenty.
Fenty.
Yeah, I
her.
know. But like, please just still give us music. Don't kill that. That's what we love you for, and we just want you to still, be that umbrella girl that we all grew up on.
Yeah, well,
You didn't say anything about her pregnancy.
Oh, I'm so excited, and I strongly hope that it's a girl, because I feel like,
She'll going to spoil the girl.
oh my God,
Spoil the girl silly.
spoil the
you
girl.
hope there is a girl.
I hope. I mean, it can be a boy, whatever God decides. But I
Or
really
they could
want
be
it
just
to be
twins,
a
a
girl.
girl and a boy, and everybody's happy.
Everybody, I don't understand. You want it to be a boy.
No, I didn't say I wanted
No, but
it to
that
be a
belly
boy.
actually looked like twins.
I didn't say I wanted it to be a boy.
It does.
I
It
just
actually
said
looks
Or do you
like
think
twins.
it's because she's slim? So
She's
Too
not
much,
slim. She just works out. She's not slim. She has a big. Yes, she does.
are you sure?
She's not slim. She works out a lot.
That should say how serious she is.
No, I'm
serious.
You think Jashan is the one?
I
training
know
in the
her
gym?
very well.
Okay, you guys used to hang out.
No, but on a serious note, she's not slim. She works
Yeah,
out. She just
she-
works out and diets a
And
lot.
died. And I mean, I just recently saw this lady is engaged again, Lopez.
Oh, to Ben Affleck. Okay,
Yes.
they were together
Ben
and
Affleck
she
is back.
left him. She got engaged to a billionaire and then she went back to
No,
Affleck.
I think she got engaged.
She got married to Mark Anthony.
She got married. She got engaged.
She got engaged and then now she's
got
engaged
entangled.
again.
Then she came back and got
See,
engaged.
do you know most times when I actually see a report on her, I just flip it because I'm tired of her matter.
No, but she said this time.
Yeah,
This
right.
is the one, yes.
She said that
This
the
is
last
the
two
one.
times as well.
Ben-
do you know when she was
Second chance.
when she was
2.0, yes,
2.0.
exactly.
when she was dating Ben Affleck,
The first
we were
time.
all excited the first time. We loved both of them together. They looked good, very cute
No,
couple.
I didn't like that.
You
I
understand?
didn't like that because she
But
dumped
when-
Diddy.
when
She dumped
she-
Diddy to go outside, start going
No,
out.
when
I don't
she
understand why, because
married
she left a black man.
when she
Yes.
married Mark
Once you go
Anthony.
black, you should never go back.
When she married Mark Anthony, gave birth to twins, we're like, oh, okay, I'm sure this is, because they grew up together, so she knew him. Probably it will last longer, and then she got married to a billionaire. They were everywhere. She got engaged to a
Engaged to
billionaire.
the,
They were everywhere,
Antonio something.
everywhere in yachts, you know, traveling from one place to another, and now she's back with Ben Affleck. I am not understanding.
Bennifer
this.
2.0. Well, we wish them the best
Bennifer.
if they could actually get it. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't work out, she can still go back to Diddy because Diddy is still there. You understand? Diddy is still there.
Nah,
So she can
Diddy
still
No,
go.
Diddy is gone.
He's gone.
He's not dead.
No,
No,
like
he's
he's
not
gone.
dead,
He's
but
far away. Like
he's just in his own.
I'm still rooting for them. Anyway.
You're still
you know,
rooting.
Diddy not marrying Cassie actually broke my heart.
It broke everyone's heart.
After dating for how long? No, you don't do that.
I don't even. If
All right, well, that's a
Well,
story for another day.
Yeah. Yes,
All right,
yes.
yes, because we've had so much fun right here on Daybreak Extra, and we don't
have.
want it to end, but unfortunately, it has to. Rosemary, it has been absolutely fantastic having you
you,
on the show. It's
Brian.
been a blast.
We'll
As
see you
always.
next week.
Yes,
Yes.
next week we will drag you back next week
Yes.
and do this all over again because we
course.
still have a lot more to talk about.
Yes, yes,
yeah, because we're going to explore J-Lo and Diddy.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so that has been Daybreak Extra for today. I am Ibrahim Yusuf. Let's do this all again next week right here on Trust TV.
And I'm Dasha and Hussein Ausman. Thank you so much for tuning in.